The headlines. Those people occupying Paddy Lane in contravention of Paddy Lane and Wetland Act will be evicted, says Chief Minister N. Biren. And prices of forest products soar following higher taxes levied by Forest Department. Good evening. Welcome to Ask TV News. It's me, Haripriya Tongram, presenting today's news, and now let's have the news in details. Chief Minister N. Biren has said that the houses, school buildings and other building structures will be removed if they are found to have been built on Paddy Lane and wetland without appropriate reason. The Chief Minister was speaking at the discussion on Paddy Land Wetland Act 2014 held at the auditorium of Manipur State Film Development Society, MSFDS. He said, let it be okay if someone has built the house because he or she doesn't have any other lane. However, if anyone has built school, business, houses or any other building structure for commercial purpose, it needs to be checked. The monitoring committee formed to check use of farmland will be reviewed and make it function properly by appointing officials who will work religiously, he said. The Chief Minister directed the DC concerned to make a list of such building structures built on Paddy Lane inappropriately and submit the report within 6 days.
Mamanga I see the foreigner issue to Bukana Kana Pusalami, Madame Dugi MSC diversion of the Durham the man the Hapa Pusalana, what did they give me go? I quit Parabamatam the Loina, I quit Namani. I'm not even to get away with the hook shiver. Be transparent, be sincere. Kitang I quit Lebaki, curfew service of himself.
Department of Forest buckles up work relating to taxation on transport of various forest products after Forest Minister T.H. Shyamkumar has set a target of at least 100 crore rupees as annual revenue of the department. As such, the price of various forest products is on a rise in the market. The red sand of Moirang Purel that used to cost 12 to 13,000 rupees for one loaded truck of it is sold up to 15 to 17,000 today. The price for one piece of 2-in-3 Kangra wood has increased from 370 rupees to 430 rupees. On the other hand, the frame doors and windows imported from Myanmar cost 340 to 350 rupees per square feet. It was only 300 to 310 rupees earlier. The price of various other products has also increased with the taxation drive. The department has also been collecting tax for the wood planks brought from Mori. Even as the department has begun collecting taxes properly, those who are into the business are less affected as they have increased the prices accordingly. Tax collected against various forest products is tantamount to collecting tax from the people indirectly. 4 houses have been burned down and 4 villagers reported injured during a clash between villagers of 2 villages over land dispute in Tangnapul district. According to reports received by the ISTV News, the incident took place around 10:30 am today between the villages of Machi and Khudai Khulin. The houses burned down in the class belonged to Khudai Khulin and were allegedly set afire by villagers of Machi. The 4 villagers injured in the class have been identified as C.H. Tadar, wife of Matthew of Machi Part 1, P. Muisangdar, wife of Angam of Machi Part 3, K. Tumishim, wife of Anga of Machi Part 1, and another unnamed person. As soon reports of the clash was received, a combined team of OC Machi Police and 18 ARS to the spot and brought the situation under control, it is reported. Some areas of Lilong Nungai village in Thaubal district have been affected by flood due to breach of Ningkibi Dam, which is constructed on the route of Imphal River. Social Youth Organization Nungai has alleged that no help or relief material have been received from the concerned authority so far. Speaking to media person, advisor of the organization Aslam Khan said, Many paddy fields and fish ponds have been devastated by the floods. Besides, some have submerged into water. However, no authority concerned turned up till today. On the other hand, many relief camps have been opened up. But not a single relief material has been provided to the flood victims till today. On top of that, no power supply in the area till today since the flood occurred. Many of them have been affected by disease, but no medical camp has been organized by the concerned authority. He drew the attention of the district administration to look into the matter and repair the dam at the earliest.
Akoi si hojik laina ke atholok pagi akiba lei aduna sarkar ge mekedagi medical team mama akoi health check up tongna ba nunti ge thabira ga akoi si anayak mayam diarrhea toba mi aduga dysentery toba lok room toba mayam akoi si sing dagi waterborne disease ke atholok pagi hojik thole hojik ana ek ke leire masi sarkar na health department na masi miyeng janghan bagi apa masu akoi leijai.
On the other hand, Nungai Kunau United Club also opened relief camps along the roadsides for the flood-affected people. Talking to media person, advisor of the club, Abdullah said, except one SDO, none of the authority concerned turned at the relief camp. It is very unfortunate. He drew the attention of the government to take up the immediate measures for the flood victims at the earliest.
Nungai Kunau was India state ama natabagumwena ushalapagumba. Kaigum India gi consulation manung da chandabagum oshala abra haiduna nungai parja se hojikti hingbam sumsi ba ani gi maraksida lairakpasida hojik jamna wanare.
Even as water levels of the main rivers in Imphal have receded, many places around Imphal are still flooded as the drains are still overflowing and there is no passes for the flooding water. About 100 houses at Namkulung and Gaikunam of Ward number 26 in Wanghi constituency are still inundated by overflowing water from Naganala. Residents of the affected areas have been drawn attention of Irrigation Flood Control Department to look into the matter immediately. Councillor of the ward, Maibun Faumei, today distributed ration to the affected residents of the areas. Taking to media person, the councillor said the Naganala overflows acid retaining wall is not proper. He appealed to the authority concerned to look into the matter.
Concerned department na clearance to kazana sengdo piraga muja tu public shop to appeal to jaribin.
Even as Bishwanath Kunjengbam, the boy who secured 6th position in the class 12 examination 2017 conducted by COSEM, has strong desire of becoming a doctor. His father's condition is such that he will not be able to afford expenses for his son's further studies. Bishwanath has always been a good student from the beginning of his school. He could continue his school after class 10 with the help of the principal of Harvard School at Ghari, who sponsored expenses till class 12. Talking to RTV News, Bishwanath's father lamented that he will not be able to afford his son's further studies as his condition is not sound enough. Bishwanath's older sister said she feels very bad thinking how helpless she is. Bishwanath, on the other hand, said he got various assistances in his academics in the school. He expressed hope that one day he will be able to achieve his goal.
Journey is the am sang nina my papa ngamgadra ngamoidra habdi khangam de duna singam na mayam nataga miwa ka lei dar dum khuna mateng pangbi dar ga de ai antum phamasi thungbangam gani ha kanje.
Retired Lieutenant General Konsam Himala has exhorted the National Defense Academy NDA pass-out graduates to have potential for becoming the Chief of Army. He said this during a felicitation program held for the 132nd NDA pass-out cadets at Youth Hostel Kuman Lampak today. The felicitation program was organized by the NDA Cadets Parents Welfare Association of Manipur. Chairman of the association Lamabam Mahendra and retired Colonel of Assam Regiment CRK Singh also attended the program. K. Himali gave credit for the success of the cadets to the efforts of their parents.
Manipur UP district Maza Amadaki and the big first accident. Assume the district Amada officer Mahal local Matina na tong na kontra to wa pero na ba sa mga bihar ka to na iba sa ado na song na di sa trend ang real na ko di advance wa
The people of Chandel constituency today felicitated Minister of IFCD, Youth Affairs and Sports, Latpao Hawkip at Indoor Stadium in Chandel constituency today. Representatives of various civil societies based in the constituency, village chief, ADC members and top-ranking officers of Chandel district also attended the felicitation program. Minister Latpao Hawkip said the Chandel water supply that was damaged by the recent flood will be repaired within 3 months. Moreover, efforts will be made to complete construction of District Hospital Chandel within the government's 100 days development program, he assured. He appealed to the people to cooperate with the government employees instead of bringing obstacles in development work. A woman gave birth to a baby without any hitch at Moray Hospital through cesarean section. Gynecologist of the hospital, Dr. Irom Nandita Devi, said that the hospital requires more gynecologists and a blood storage unit too. Socialist Students Union Manipur has stated that it has found 3 schools not complying with the RR laid down by the council and the board. Informing this as a press meet held at the Manipur Press Club, convener of private school survey committee Risikanta said during a recent survey, the Maria Montessori school situated at Langol was found not having its own laboratory and library. Besides, class 9 and 10 were also attested to other schools. The Assemble of Good School located at Langol Laimanai was also found not having its laboratory. Guru Nanak School located at Hangal Bazar too has no playground and require infrastructure. The school doesn't have adequate toilets and is lacking in many other aspects too. Under these circumstances, how the COSEM and BOSHAM awarded recognition to such school should be clarified by the authorities, he said.
Amasung COSEM gi RR ngakna salamdaba school sing asi mari leinaba authority singda action lokotnaba loop asina taksil lagani haiba wahum asi thamjani.
As part of the nationwide protest done by the BSNL employees of the nation, the BSNL employees of Manipur also staged one-day protest organized by Union and Association of BSNL Manipur at Telephone Bhavan Babupara. The protesters take the dharna with the demands of settling the issues of wages and pension, calculate pension contribution on actual basic pay, implementation of 30% superannuation to DR employees and withdrawal of ban on all trade union activities. Speaking to media person, Vice Chairman of the association, Konsam Prafulo, said the revision wages of the employees should be effective from January 1st. Besides, the contribution of the employees for the pension should be calculated from the actual basic pay, he added.
Authority na Department of Public Enterprise ki site gi kari wa guideline ama ta pirak tri hoji fawda du na wafam si khanabang ang kiroi haidna koi reply pe pirak padagi koi ultimately mamai thang de koi all India gi oina koi asumba dharna koi dharna si delong dharna si koi pangthok chapani apun mani koi.
India became the 71st country on Monday to join the United Nations DIR Convention, the International Customs Transit System, to position itself as a regional trading and transit hub. The TIR system is the International Customs Transit System with the widest geographical coverage. As other customs transit procedures, the TIR procedure enables goods to move under custom control across international borders without the payment of the duties and taxes. TIR Convention is more than a transport agreement and has a strong foreign policy element. In a world where China One Belt One Road OBOR is the dominating project, straddling economics and geopolitics, India has no option but to play a better game if it wants to be counted as a serious rising power. China joined the TIR in 2016 when its giant inter-regional connectivity projects began to take off. As India ramps up its connectivity ambitions, this is a necessary step. For instance, the BBI and Motor Vehicles Agreement needs this convention to make it operational. His appointment as Bihar governor 2 years ago was as surprising as his selection as the next probable president. That's probably because he was not very well known in political circles, but Ramnath Kovind was one of the first lot of Dalit leaders to join the Saffron Party. He was the central government advocate in the Supreme Court during the Janata Party government and finally joined BJP in 1991 after 16 years of practice. From there to the Ras Bhavan of Bihar and now a likely journey to Rashtrapati Bhavan, it has been a story of dedication and tireless work for the organization. Perhaps it was because of his administrative skills that he hardly had any confrontation with Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, who had said he had not been consulted before Kovind's appointment as Bihar governor. His political journey was mainly centered around the rights and uplift of the weaker section of the society. Apart from being the chief of the BJP Scheduled Caste Scheduled Tribe wing, Kovind had joined the Scheduled Caste Scheduled Tribe employees movement against the central government in 1997 to protest against some government orders. Later, the order were termed null and void by the passage of 3 amendments to the consultation during the first India regime. The Supreme Court has ruled in favor of employees in the Majithia Wage Board dispute for journalists and non-journalist employees of newspaper establishment. A vacation bench of the Apex Court headed by the Justice Ranjan Gogoi passed the order saying the benefits of Majithia Wage Board is to be extended to contractual employees. On February 8, the Apex Court dismissed all writ petitioner moved by newspaper management against the Majithia Wage Board. It ordered the owners to pay their employees the wages as revised, determined by the Wage Board payable from November 11, 2011, when the Government of India notified the recommendations of the Majithia Wage Board. All the areas up to March 2014 would be paid to the eligible person in 4 equal installments within a period of 1 year. The revised wages will become payable from April 2014. Before we end, let's have the headlines once again. Those people occupying paddy lane in contravention of paddy lane and wetland, it will be evicted, says Chief Minister N. Biren. And prices of forest products show following higher taxes levied by Forest Department. That's all for now, and thank you very much for joining us and have a good day.